Hey, welcome back everyone to The Blunt Reaction. Today we will be watching another episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., actually the winter finale. So last week's episode, the Deals with Our Devils, I believe it was called, was pretty badass. We had a split episode in a way where we saw perspective of May and who else was in that? Oh, Agent May, Mac, Daisy. We saw their perspective of the aftermath of the explosion done by fuck, I can never remember his name, but Uncle Uncle Carbon. Let's just say that. Okay. Uncle Carbon stepped into that machine and it went off and it made that explosion happen, and it took away, it phased out Coulson, Fitz, and Robbie, and we were left wondering what happened to them. So this episode we were able to see what happened to them, and they were just phased into another dimension. Was that what it was? They were somewhere else in the same plane, but vibrating, I guess, on a different level. So this episode was really cool because we got to see parts of the episode through the perception of May and Mac, and then we revisited that same scene with Coulson and Fitz and Robbie, and it was really cool to see them interacting, well, trying to interact with the rest of the crew while they were kind of ghosted. It was really cool to see Mac, Ghost Rider enter Mac, and we got Mac Ghost Rider. He had a lot of, they were talking about how there was a lot of pain in him, and he could live, the spirit could live off that pain. So it was really cool to kind of give a little insight to Mac's past, so it kind of opened up that curiosity box of like what is this pain that Mac is going through or is holding on to. The highlight for me of this episode, of last episode, was Ava and the book, and it was really cool. That actress, I'm not very familiar with that actress, but that actress is so good. And playing a cyborg or an android, that was my impression of playing a cyborg or an android. But it could get really kind of cliche, I guess. And I mean, she has all the cliche things that you would do when playing an android, but the way she does it is just so good. She's so pretty too, and I love her, like, it's almost sinister, but I'm not really getting any, I don't think any type of, because we already had Ultron and all that, so I don't think they're going to rehash that, but the coldness of her, like, not being human, it comes across in a way that's not just, it's not just in gesture, but it comes from within that actress, and it's really cool. So anyways, I like the kind of putting together, and I'm gonna look at this one. You wanna be in the video? Come on. Come on. So she had to put together what I'm gonna say was a Doctor Strange portal. It looked exactly like the sling ring, and it was a tech version of pulling in those mystical elements Because remember, in Doctor Strange, they just talk about how magic is being able to pull this energy from all these multiple dimensions. And so the book allowed. Oh, that was the other. Sorry, that was the other part. That was really cool. Because I said in my head. I don't know if I said it in the video. I don't remember, but I said in my head when she was like, perhaps I could read the book. And I remember the ghost girl not being able to read the book because nothing would come through. So I was like, oh, well, she's not human, she's not living, so it probably won't work on her. And then when they showed what she saw, and it was binary code, computer code, that was brilliant. So I really, really think that was the Doctor Strange connection. I'm not just trying to grasp for straws, but I love when she was doing that, and on the perception of the dimension, you can see the light, and then when the camera kind of went into that and cut to their perspective, it was like she was just doing this in air. It was really cool, but it looked exactly like the portal from Doctor Strange. And then when Coulson was being taken in, you can see it was the mirror dimension, or what looked like the mirror dimension, with the fractals of bending light and all that. So anyways, that was really good. So we have Uncle Carbon still out and about. We have the gang back in. We have Ghost Rider telling Mac at the end, you want to help me settle for some score. So it's really cool to see Mac get a little darker and a little, not so by the book. So winter finale, we're going to start right now. I'm going to go have a little smoke break, and I'll be back in now.
Can you clear up some of the rumors about what's happening here right now?
Of course. Thanks for taking my call. The situation is that there is an escaped fugitive on the loose, and she's assisting LAPD with the hunt.
Is the fugitive you're referring to Quake? There
A
have been
mess.
reports of seismic activity in the
I can't
area.
take myself
No, I
anywhere.
can assure you the threat is not. What? You disagree?
I don't, actually. But 8, all cards on the table. 8 is an android.
She's. But what did you just say?
An android.
Had me fooled too.
That's...
Whew. Okay. I mean, forget about the fact that I was mildly attracted to her. That totally goes against the Sokovia Accords. Doesn't anyone remember Ultron? Was this Radcliffe's doing?
Sir, we really don't have much time. The point is, a good director needs to know what assets he has at his disposal. And in this case, I think Ada could be an asset. A risky one, but it's your call.
Agent May, go to Dr. Radcliffe's lab and get Ada. I want her on this mission. We'll dismantle her afterwards.
Oi.
What about my assault team?
You got the green light. But Coulson, keep Daisy out of sight.
I like May's look that she gave.
Bold move telling him about Ada.
It was a strategic play.
Felt like poking the bear.
More like feeding the bear. I'm hoping if I give him something, maybe he'll give me something.
Like she was against that statement.
I want to know what his deal is with her. She hates Inhumans, hates S.H.I.E.L.D., yet he sent Simmons off to examine a new Inhuman for her.
Looks all clear to me, which means it isn't.
I hear something. Water running. Can you do a little recon up ahead? Well, that depends. If recon means look around, sure.
Oh shit. I'm too stoned to be watching this right now.
Are they playing with fire, Eli? Let's play.
Dang, this is starting out good.
Eli, you don't belong here, Robbie. Go home. Please.
I will. Once you're dead.
Wait. Where the hell is Joey at?
Robbie's down.
I'm going in.
Daisy, wait.
Okay, I'm not a scientist, but carbon's metal, right?
The press, right?
A, I don't care. B,
Joey
that
should be
isn't.
there.
Guys,
Melting that shit.
there's something in that building everyone needs to see.
Robbie, I am becoming a god.
You better be. Because the devil is coming for you.
Oi.
Remember, I gave you a chance to leave.
Whatever happens next,
It's on you.
Jeez.
I'm
getting cheese
Took the liberty of bringing Dr. Radcliffe up to speed.
Yes. Haunting cells, flaming skulls, androids.
Just an update shield, huh?
What's all this?
Components from the transdimensional arch and the neodymium core from an EMP generator.
Ada thought it could be quite useful.
Ada thinks.
Maybe about electric sheep.
I take it that was a joke and does not require a response.
Nice to see you made it.
Just following orders.
We need all hands on deck on this one. Please, I'm trying to protect you.
So it's Elena now, is it? Or has that been for the past 3 months?
Come on. You know how I feel about you.
All of you bothered to take the time, you would realize I have many gifts. Reading minds is not one of them.
So
We're not a team at all. Well, maybe you're right. But we damn well better become one if we're going to stop Eli Morrow from blowing up half of Los Angeles.
oh that, right. Fitz figured that out.
This Fitz is the man.
What do you know about what happened? Or what's about to?
I'm not sure if that's an insult or a threat. Either way, not a good idea.
Nice. He's like playing off of his ego.
We're close. The call should be
I'm like,
plenty
oh, you don't know what is really happening.
I don't perform magic, Doctor. Magic involves deception.
I just meant it's time to start connecting the power cells. I really need to update your cache of common vernacular.
You really think the magnet's gonna be strong enough to hold him down?
The neodymium core is no ordinary magnet. It enabled the Watchdog's EMP device to knock out the power in several cities.
I can't believe she's a robot. She's so lifelike.
Thank you. I'm learning.
What Ada neglected to add was that the core is useless unless we get the other half properly placed and we manage to get the
I
rest
like
of the
her
gate
so
on
much.
time.
Yeah, we will.
Barring earthquake.
Leave those to me. Okay, everyone leaves like we came. In one piece.
Robbie?
Definitely our lives depend on this.
Yours in particular.
They're getting stronger. It's like riding a choppy wave.
Did you get the other magnet to you?
Yes, she's got it.
I love that so much.
That beryllium lid drops into place, the plutonium goes nuclear.
She's constructing the magic
How much can those lumens take?
through technology. Really cool. Or at least that's how I'm gonna interpret it.
Guys? We gotta go. go.
Almost there.
Robbie, I need you to fight. Get out of that box.
We had a deal. Let's finish it.
Ghost, Robbie.
All teams, go hot.
Ooh. Haha. Nice. Ooh. That blood though. Good job, Yo-Yo. Yeah. There it is.
Too strong.
Get it, girl. Yes. I was gonna say it was just Ada, but you know, only because she's an android. Oh, his shield uniform looks badass. That's cool.
It's all right, Agent Simmons. I won't bleed out. The synthetic blood is mostly for appearances.
But you're in pain, I don't understand.
Dr. Radcliffe programmed me to be a decoy. I need to exhibit the proper response to human sensations. And I was programmed to feel them.
Including pain.
Yes. It's quite awful.
I'm so sorry, Ada.
I gotta get outside. It's too much. I gotta get out.
Easy.
Oh.
Have you been here this whole time? Was she behind us all along? What happened? Was she behind us? Was he?
Wyatt, please. Please. You're right. I lied to you. Quake was here the entire time. But she was not responsible for the danger here today. Agent Johnson saved us all. Just go with it. We'll thank you later.
Oh.
If you don't want to be an agent again, we can work something out.
I gotta be honest, I don't know how I feel about being back, the rules, the regulations, but there are a few things I've missed.
They missed you too.
Plus, it doesn't hurt that the new face of S.H.I.E.L.D. is an Inhuman. Your idea?
I thought the new face of S.H.I.E.L.D. should be an Inhuman. Didn't mean him, though.
You're right. Maybe the comic book version.
Nice.
I went to a bad place. In my head, and I wanted to talk. And let's just say that we're not friends anymore.
Friends? Is that what we are? I can't figure you out, Turtle Man. We flirt, we talk on the phone, we go to dinner, and then nothing. For weeks. And now you say you're worried about me, you want to protect me.
There you go. Jesus freaking Christ.
Don't call me Turtle Man.
And according to director...
Is a team that triumphs. Yes, Director.
Oh my God. What the?
Hello, Agent Nathanson.
What? Ada, what are you doing?
I'm sorry. I know how this feels.
We'll return in a moment.
Breaking now, a cyclist nearly run down a possible armed man on the run from police. S4E8 over the dangerous chase.
Well, there goes my theory of her not
Indonesia, the aftershock.
being coming bad, or I don't know.
My apologies, Agent May. I'll have you cleaned up in no time.
What?
Once we crack that bottle, it's open. No going back.
Oh shit.
Fine by me. There's nothing I'd rather be doing. No place I'd rather be. You?
I'm right where I belong.
Another double May.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. at iTunes.com/Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Ryan Seacrest on a new Kimmel later tonight.